Earlier you were showing us pictures and videos from primarily the Yellow Finch lane area above where the tree sitters have been located. And so what was the, what were you trying to show us, and what do you think that those videos and photos tell us?
Well, I was trying to show you that the Mountain Valley Pipeline can't be trusted to do stabilization and sediment and erosion controls. After they cleared the trees off of that land, they volunteered to stop work except for stabilization and sediment and erosion controls. And that was the agreement they made with the DEQ. And the documentation that I recorded on October 31st, as well as November 9th, shows that the stormwater is escaping off their corridor and polluting our streams, and there's a stress crack that looks like the beginning of a landslide, and there's already records of the land slipping off the sides of the slopes that they did.
So again, you feel like, I don't know, when was the consent decree finalized? That was sometime before those videos were taken, right? So
yes.
Yeah, so you're saying that basically these conditions continue despite the voluntary stop work order and the consent decree?
On October 28th, the DEQ sent out an inspector to Yellow Finch and said that everything was fine and there was no need for corrections. And then I was there 2 days later proving that it's not okay. And I'm very concerned about our neighbors in West Virginia, and that the FERC is continuing to issue variances for them to do land disturbing construction in the name of stabilization, sediment erosion control. And I think that the likelihood is that they're going to just make a bigger mess and do more harm to our environment. They don't know what they're doing because they never had a proper stormwater analysis, and their engineering plans are based on that foundation, which has been wrong from the very beginning. I wouldn't build my house on sand, and they're building a pipeline essentially on faulty information from the beginning of it. They need to stop.
And so again, this is more what you already said, but what do you think our viewers should take away from the information that you all have provided today?
I hope that they pay attention to this and contact the courts and ask for them to take action to stop any land disturbing activity right now. It's harmful to our environment and it's harmful to humanity.
Is there a deadline for this, for like comment on the consent decree that you all are kind of looking at?
Right, our Attorney General has issued with the courts a consent decree between the DEQ and the Mountain Valley Pipeline, and next week on November 27th is the deadline for public comments to be received. I would also like to encourage people to voice their comments directly to the government, but also go ahead and tell, write letters to the editor of the newspaper. Let them know how disappointed we are that we're not getting the protection from our state and federal governments that we need. Right now we're being taken advantage of by this company that's destroying our environment.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I guess that's all right. Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.